Is he? Oh no, his eyes are still open,
They are
right?
open? Okay.
He's sniffing around. He seems extra tired today.
Well, you know, he had we had him for a sleepover yesterday, and I will tell you, it was so much fun. It was a blast.
And what's funny is anytime you go in public with Tex, he's a little bit of a local celebrity. People know who he is. So you got stopped, right?
I mean, all the time. But we had to go pick him up from Stephanie at Believe in Dog, and that was us. We loaded up in the car.
Oh my gosh, look at Connor and AJ. They look so happy. Even Tex is smiling.
Even Tex is smiling. He was super happy. Got in the car. They were so excited about their little car ride home. And he made his, like, I can't tell the difference between my pillows and Tex. They're kind of the same kind of fur. But he had so much fun, followed Connor around everywhere. And our fuzzy blanket. He loved that too. And this is what happened seconds after the boys jumped in the pool.
Wait, what?
He can swim.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, he jumped in after the boys.
Wait, has Tex ever been swimming before?
Never.
No way.
Never been swimming before.
Oh, wow.
And
he looks like a totally different dog.
I know. And then we dined al fresco. We went to Dish Society last night in the Heights on 11th Street, and he was a trooper. I mean, I will tell you, at this point though, in the evening, he was getting pretty well tuckered out. But you know that video, this is now getting ready for bedtime. We pulled out the mattress underneath Connor. We have like a little futon, so they were ready for bed.
Oh, it's perfect size for Tex.
Yeah, he slept there all night. It was a total sleepover, just the boys.
And were they so in heaven?
They were so in heaven. Connor said that Tex fell asleep literally in like 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not shocking, right?
So what's so funny about that swimming story, so we pick him up from Believe in Dog, Stephanie, who's the trainer that does all this great stuff with Tex.
Yeah.
And I said, well, we have a pool. Do you think he'll get in the pool? Or, you know, she said, oh, we have a doggy pool here. As a matter of fact, he got in it the other day, all paws. I said, well, we have a ledge, so he should be fine. She's like, oh, he might not even go in, you know, don't even worry about it, whatever. But he probably won't even notice it. The boys jumped in, and literally, I mean, it was like one jumped, and Tex was like, oh, I'm jumping, and just went right in the pool.
And jumped right into the water.
Yeah, and then Connor and AJ were like, we're not sure if we need to save him, but no, he swam and got to the ledge and just
believe it.
Frolicked. But look, he looks like a totally different dog, all wet, like a wet mouse.
He climb out of the pool by himself?
Yeah, he got back up to the ledge and got out and got back in, and yes, he was so excited. I think he loves water. I took him on a little walk, a little run yesterday. I mean, look at him. Passed out, y'all. Passed out. And this is when I feel like, you know, people have grandkids and they're like, oh, it's so great to be a grandmother or a grandfather or an aunt or an uncle.
Yeah.
Because like you do all this fun stuff and then you give them back to the parents. You get to spoil.
I know, but Tex is always so well behaved.
Orlando was like, I cannot believe that this dog doesn't beg.
Yeah.
He did bark. He barked this morning because I told Orlando when he woke up the boys for Connor to take him out that I said, take some pictures of them sleeping, sleeping. And so he goes up and walks up the stairs because the boys' bathroom is upstairs. And Tex wanted no part of that. Barked at Orlando.
He did.
He did.
See, it's always a trip when Tex barks, and we even will hear it here in the building once in a while, where we'll hear the sound of a dog barking, and it's very confusing because I would say I hear him bark once every few months, and it's usually just a bark or two.
No, this was like multiple barks this morning, but he was they had so much fun playing fetch and just going on multiple walks, and he's just such a great, well-behaved dog.
He's very social.
Very social.
Well, so I know you mentioned Stephanie at Believe in Dog Training, and she has always said that from a very young age, you have to socialize your puppy. And I think it's by the time they're 3 months old, she wants you to introduce your puppy to at least 100 people.
Right.
Because, you know, some dogs, they'll see the mailman.
And they freak out.
And they'll freak out. Maybe they haven't been exposed to people wearing hats or wearing different clothing or people of different ethnicities. And Stephanie asserts that you introduce your dog to as many people as possible, and it can be as well behaved as Tex. And I think it totally works.
It does. And by the way, if you look at my Instagram stories, you'll see Tex's new trick. Did you see that yesterday on the story?
No.
He can ring a bell. Ding. Ring a bell. It's so cute. Believe in Dog, 26th Street, just off of Durham, in Shady Acres. Go over there. I used to live on 26th Street back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But she is she's like the dog whisperer.
Yeah, she's just east of the Home Depot there. By the way, did you notice anything? Because when we've had Tex at our house, there's not a lot of
privacy.
Like when it's time to get ready for work in the morning, I wasn't sure if Tex wanted to come into the shower with us or if he just liked to watch.
I know.
He's very, I mean, he likes to be close to you. So our shower is all glass, you know, and it's big. So Tex is just sitting there at the door. So what happened with you?
Well, he worked out with me. We were doing some push-ups. And
you were both doing some push-ups?
We did, and you know, I think he thought I was trying to play with him or something. So, and then I worked out some in the backyard when the boys were playing around with him. And so before dinner, I took a shower. But AJ was with Tex. Connor was at basketball practice with Orlando. So I just thought, and next thing I know, I turned on and I was like, AJ, come get the dog! Come get the dog.
Why? What was he doing?
Staring at me in the shower. It just felt weird. It's my boss's dog. It felt weird. It felt very strange.
He's all of our dog.
It just felt weird.
He's part of the family.
I know. It felt weird. And let me just tell you guys this funny story. So I I believe in dog and about this whole swimming thing, and I was really paranoid about him going in the pool, right? And literally, I mean, I turned my back, I don't have my phone, I'm outside, and he's in the pool, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I ran in, go get the phone, get him outside, right? And I'm taking that video. Well, the video cuts off, because guess who called me? Jerry. Oh. Right when that happened, and I looked up, I'm like, is there a drone flying above my house?
Our boss at the station.
Does he have a camera on him? You know, I was like, Jerry, he just jumped in the pool, he can swim, you know, because it was the weirdest timing.
Everyone trusted you with Tex. You mustn't worry.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do look after two boys, so I mean, I guess I'm not doing something terribly wrong. But
you know, we dog sit a lot at our place, and our friend Jenny, we watch her little Malibu. Jenny, we actually featured here on Houston Life because she's a puppy raiser, which means she helps service dogs come to be. So when they're a young puppy, she has them for about a year. She usually has a golden lab or retriever. In this case, she has a black lab, Malibu. And Malibu's sort of the same as Tex. Malibu wants to be with you no matter where you are or what you're doing. And again, like, it makes going to the bathroom really tough and tricky.
I'm telling you, it was just, you know, weird. It was weird.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
I'm glad it all worked out, and Texie looks very...
I think we did our job, right?
I think we
tired
did.
him out.